Our first reading today is from Isaiah chapter 62, verses 1 to 5. For Zion's sake I will not keep silent, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not keep silent, until her righteousness goes forth like brightness, and her salvation like a torch that is burning. The nations will see your righteousness, and all the kings your glory. And you, Israel, will be called by a new name, which the mouth of the Lord will designate. You will also be a crown of beauty in the hand of the Lord, and a royal diadem in the hand of your God. It will no longer be said to you, forsaken, any longer be said, nor to your land will it any longer be said, desolate. But you will be called, my delight is in her, and your land married. For the Lord delights in you, and to him your land will be married. For as a young man marries a virgin, so your sons will marry you. And as the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so your God rejoice over you. The end of our first reading. Our psalm today is Psalm number 128, Psalm 128. How blessed is everyone who fears in the Lord, who walks in his ways. You shall eat of the fruit of your hands. You will be happy, and it will be well with you. Your wife will be like a fruitful vine within your house, your children like an olive plant around your table. Behold, for thus shall the man be blessed who fears the Lord. The Lord bless you from Zion, and may you see the prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of your life. Indeed, may you see your children's children. Peace be upon Israel. Our second reading today is from 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 1 to 11. Again, that's 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 1 to 11. Now, concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I don't want you to be unaware. You know that when you were pagans, you were led astray to mute idols, however you were led. Therefore, I make known to you that no one speaking by the Spirit of God says, Jesus is accursed. And no one can say, Jesus is Lord, except by the Holy Spirit. Now, there are varieties of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are varieties of ministries, and the same Lord. There are varieties of effects, but the same God who works all things in all persons. But to each one is given a manifestation of the Spirit for the common good. For to one is given the word of wisdom through the Spirit, and to another the word of knowledge according to the same Spirit. To another faith by the same Spirit, and to another gifts of healing by the same Spirit, and to another the effecting of miracles, and to another prophecy, and to another the distinguishing of spirits, to another various kinds of tongues, and to another the interpretation of tongues. But one and the same Spirit just works all these things, distributing to each one individually just as he wills. The end of our reading. And it's important to know there that there's no rank. It's not as if one person's more important than the other because God chose them for a certain gift. It's God's will, not our doing.